Hello Exile, and welcome to a guide for Blight. In this video I will explain you exactly how you run tier 13 to tier 16 Blight, and how you can eventually run your Blight Ravaged as well. So pay close attention, and if you enjoyed this guide, consider subscribing for more videos in the future. Now let's get on with it. The most important part is your rings. If you do not have the right ring annoyance, your towers will do almost nothing when you're in a blighted map. The two ring annoyance that you really want to go for are your chilling towers freeze enemies for 0.2 seconds while they are affected by chilling beams, and you need your media towers create burning ground for 3 seconds on hit. I will put the requirements plus everything on the screen right about now so you guys can copy it. You can see which oils you need to anoint these rings. Go buy these oils, they're really important. If you do not have the right ring annoyance, the map will not work the way that you will see it on screen in just a bit. You need these ring annoyance. As for the map, take any map that you have, tier 13 to 16. The reason that we do tier 13 to 16 is because golden oils drop from tier 13 and above. So having tier 13 to 16 is actually really important. Now we go over here, we place the map in here. If you do not have the Blight stash tab, you can anoint your map at Cassia in your hideout. You just give her the oils and the map and she will anoint it for you. We are going to enter 1 crimson oil and 2 amber oils. The crimson oil will make 10 blighted chests in your map lucky, and the amber oils will reduce the cost of your building and upgrading your towers by 40%, 20% each. We anoint them, and then we put 4 cartographer's chisels on them. This will add 20% quantity. We want quantity on the map because the higher the quantity, the bigger the loot explosion at the pump at the end of the map, and the more chests spawn at the lanes. I know people have this common misconception that quantity only works for the loot explosion, but quantity also adds more chests to your lanes, so more rewards overall for your blighted map. So it's really important to stack up that quantity as high as possible. Next up, we use an Orb of Alchemy, and we see what mods the map actually has. There are 2 mods that you definitely don't want. The mods that you want to avoid are monsters cannot be stunned, as seen on this map, and monsters action speed cannot be modified to below base value, as seen on this map. These 2 modifiers break the way that you run the blighted map, so definitely try to avoid these mods at all costs. I don't have any chaos right now. I would just re-roll them with chaos. If you don't have chaos, just scour the both of them, use a new one on them, and see if it has the mod or not. If it doesn't, you're good to go. Now, our initial map does not have the mod. We can grab it and we can run it. I will not, and I repeat, I will not vol my map, because corrupting it has a high chance of adding a mod that we cannot run, making the blighted map completely useless to us. Now, normally you would want to corrupt it because you have a higher chance of getting 8 modifiers, which would really increase the quantity of the map. Plus you have a chance of getting tainted oils. Now, this league, tainted oils are worth almost nothing, so it is definitely not worth corrupting your map. Now, before we run the map, we make sure that we put in 3 sacrifice fragments, because sacrifice fragments will add 5% quantity each to the map. So this is an extra 15% quantity on top of the 72% that we already have on our map. Now, on the previous Blight video, I got the question, what is your Atlas passive tree? It doesn't matter. The only mod before this patch that was viable for blighted maps was epidemiology, and epidemiology no longer works on blighted maps. Epidemiology only works on blight encounters in regular maps now. So you do not need anything on your Atlas passive tree to run this strategy. Now, once you're in the map, walk a little circle around the pump so you have a bit of visibility on the map, and then we start the pump. Now look at the little orbs that we have in the bottom here. Each represent the lanes that the pump is going to spawn. As you can see, there are a couple of flame immune towers. That doesn't matter. we do not do damage with our meteors. We do damage with the burning ground that comes off of the meteors. The ones that are immune to fire towers are not immune to the burning damage, to the burning ground that our meteor towers will create. However, the freeze immune towers are immune to our freezing. So what we want to do is we want to have one freezing tower, then we build a seismic tower with an empowering tower right next to it. Each 3 of these we only upgrade twice. Do not upgrade it 3 times. Upgrading it 3 times will render the entire tower useless. Then we build another fire tower. We upgrade it all the way to the meteor tower. Everything that will get onto this path will get stunned and won't be able to reach the pump ever. And now we just wait. We wait around the pump. Everything that comes through there is going to get stunned by the towers. We wait until the pump sprouts to either this side or this side, and we'll see where it goes. This time it goes to the bottom. You follow the line. You see over here, there's going to be one that is ice immune. So you want to make an ice. You want to make one of these. And then you want to make an empowering tower. The empowering tower always needs to hit the seismic tower. Otherwise, the seismic tower will not perma-stun. And then we just make a meteor tower or 2 pretty close by so it can hit over here, and we're good. So what you want to do is you just want to keep a look at all the choke points that are there where all the things meet, and you want to have like a perma stun there. Now always stay close to your pump, because if you go too far away from your towers will stop working. So you always want to build your towers in close proximity to your pump, and then you yourself stay close to the pump. That way, nothing will get through. I will let the rest of the map play out in silence. You guys can watch so you can see and observe my tower placements, and just copy what I do and you will be fine. As you guys can see, now that all the towers are built, nothing is getting through. We can just stand at the pump. I would suggest running in small circles. Sometimes a little volatile poison bomb can come after you, and when there's a god-touched monster in the map, it could attack you with their little apparition things. But overall, I would say, like, as soon as you have all the lanes covered and everything is spawned in, as you can see with the little orbs in the bottom of the screen, you will be fine just standing still at your pump. Nothing can get through, everything will get frozen, and you're fine. You just won the map. Go make a coffee, go to the toilet, go grab a snack, whatever. You're fine. You're good. You're winning. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is how you run a BLIGHT map. without actually doing anything. As you can see, there's a rare monster right now just trying to blow me down with his electricity. It's all fine. See, there's the volatiles. When you do die, just like I do now, this is actually a perfect example. Do not click resurrect. Stay right here. The moment you click resurrect and you load back into the map, the towers will stop working for a couple of seconds, and a lot of monsters can actually get through. So when you're at the end of the map like this and all your towers are built, just stay on this. Just stay on the death screen. Doesn't matter. Nothing will get through anyway. You're gonna be fine. This is a perfect example of why you do not need a certain build to run Blight. You can run Blight with whatever build you have. You don't have to attack the monsters. Your towers do. Now, of course, every now and then you will still lose a blighted map because you get unlucky on tower placement or RNG or whatever. Like some monsters, some rare monsters can be immune to stun and still get through. You can actually still lose the blighted map, but that is not a problem. We make so much profit that losing 1 out of 10 blighted maps does not even impact us. This strategy is amazing. Alright, as you can see on the minimap, nothing else is coming through. We're going to resurrect at the checkpoint. Every remaining monster is stuck at its start of the lane. So we go back into the map. Now, if you have a build that does almost no damage, you can totally just lure these guys towards the tower and have them killed there. But as you can see, these guys got a little bit stuck. We just go over, we'll kill them. You can always build a tower and have them be killed that way. But there you go. Map done. It is that easy. You don't need a build. All you need is a couple of ring anoints and you can smash this content out of the park. Now, all you have to do is loot up the map and enjoy the spoils and do it again. So yeah, if you enjoyed this guide, please smash the like button. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more guides, money making videos, etc. in the future, then consider subscribing. We are happy to have you. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.